It's Nolan.
Yeah, lot of controversy that do not disturb me. Got dreams of a million, you cannot defer me. Got a ring on my finger, I retired my jersey. Fuck, nigga, y'all suck like the plot of Kirby. I'm him. All black on the scene, doing me high. No, I got the game covered like knee highs. I be killing all my foes like FIFA. Flows on kit like FIFA. Fila, E-I-O. Green on me like G.I. Joe. Hold my chest like a peacock glow. Southside nigga with an east side hoe. Hitting at the chicken number 3 combo. Type of nigga lead E.B. John Doe 3D. Camp Creek on the creek zone 4. With a nigga play street. Leaving cheeks on the floor. Can't speak no more. First verse in surgery, it's only me versus me. Nobody else hurting me. I burn niggas to the 3rd degree. Like Jazz O, niggas certainly. The best nigga that rap, I don't mean just virtually. These are the 4 Joe worker bees. I flex up like Hercules. I hit a nigga in the shit so hard that it hurt to sneeze. It's Nolan.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Now, in today's show, we're going to be getting into Mr. Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, tell him. Nigga got a couple words for your boy Plies, okay? Now, before we get into the story, be sure to like, as you come into the room, like and share the video. As I stated in my previous video, I've been away all week pretty much. So now I'm trying to get back into the algorithm. I'm going to need y'all assistance to make sure that y'all engage, make sure that y'all like, comment, share the video, tell a friend to come check this out. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram story, Blue Sky. If you're now signed up on Blue Sky, be sure to follow me over there at Real J Nolan, just like every other platform. That's something that we're growing. You know what I'm saying? As we go to the next phase with the new social media, be sure to share on Blue Sky and follow me over there, okay? Now, as y'all know, we've talked about this whole Plies lawsuit that's been going on for the past week or so. He came out and sued. Glorilla is the main person that he's suing, but also included in the lawsuit were Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and Soulja Boy, right? All because he claims that all of these records are derivative of his song called Me and My Goons, which was released in 2008. Now, if you saw my previous videos, then you also know that that has been countered. I would say debunked. I feel like it's been debunked, but we still have to, wait until all of the court proceedings take place, get the judge, get the musicologist, get all of the people, the legal authorities to come in and go over the lawsuit, go over the elements of the music and make their determination on the case, whether Plies is in the right or not. But for the most part, what we do understand is that there is a record that predates Me and My Goons, right? 2008 from Plies. There's a record called My Dougie from Lil Will that dropped in 2006. And I believe it became a hit in 2007, if I'm not mistaken, in which that came from, again, Lil Will. And there's a previous record from even further back that Nitty Beatz produced that was sampled on Lil Will's My Dougie, which Nitty Beatz is credited in. Then when you get to 2010 with Soulja Boy's Pretty Boy Swag, Nitty Beatz is also credited for the sample on that as well. A lot of people were wondering what Soulja Boy was going to say. He's been chilling. He ain't really said nothing. It's been an entire week since this lawsuit hit the net and he hasn't really said anything. Well, we finally got our epic Soulja Boy rant. Yes, for those of y'all that were waiting on it, the time has come. Let's go ahead and get into it. We ain't going to waste no time, man, because Soulja going to have enough to say on his motherfucking own. All right? Want to hit? Here you go.
They talking about some, man, Plies on you. Plies, if you don't sit your broke ass down somewhere, nigga, what the fuck wrong with your cheap ass, nigga? Pretty Boy Swag is not your beat, nigga. So you want to wait 10 years to try to sue a nigga for a beat. That is not your beat, crazy man. What the fuck is wrong with you, Plies? Need to change your name to Lies, cause you a motherfucking lie, nigga. You know that ain't your motherfucking beat, broke ass, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? You should have just said, hey, bro, I'm broke. Let me hold something. You Plies, you don't sit your bald-headed ass down somewhere, nigga. Your motherfucking hairline in the middle of your head, nigga. Fuck out of here. That beat is all original music. You only can sue somebody if they sample your song and don't get it cleared. That is not a sample, broke ass nigga. Sit your broke ass down somewhere, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? You know how much blood, sweat, and tears I put into Pretty Boy Swag, nigga? You trying to come and claim my shit, nigga? Them shit don't sound nothing alike, nigga. The fuck wrong with you? That is not a sample, nigga. That's all of your shit go do 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 do. My shit go do 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 do. Pretty boy, that don't sound nothing alike, man. Sit your crazy ass down somewhere, broke ass nigga. Stop playing, nigga. Mad cause I'm up. Nigga see me perform at the BET Awards. That was the last straw, nigga. I woke up to the next day to a lawsuit. Cheap ass nigga, stop reaching, nigga. Go live right now and show me a mansion. Show me a mansion, show me some foreign whips. Show me $1 million cash. And I'm gonna get off your ass. Until then, nigga, you broke, nigga. What you police ass nigga, that's some police shit. You try to sue a nigga? I thought you was a gangster. I thought you was a goon. Ain't you the nigga that used to wear the goon chain with a ski mask on it? I thought you was a real gangster, real goon, nigga. You could have came and got that shit back in blood, nigga. You gonna go snitch to the white man. He stole my beat. Police ass nigga, you a snitch.
All right. So Soulja Boy had a couple points here and a couple points that I don't agree with. All right. So when Soulja says, you know how much blood, sweat, and tears I put into Pretty Boy Swag, I think we're gonna have to have a conversation about the blood, sweat, and tears you put in there, brother, because it's a hit record. We're not taking nothing away from you. Hit record. One of your biggest. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nowhere near Super Soak that hoe. So, you know what I'm saying? Do the Soulja Boy or whatever. Crank that Soulja Boy, excuse me. It ain't that. But it's up there. It's you know what I mean? It's one of those records that people know when that motherfucker come on for sure. All right? It's probably more popular than the other records that were derived from what Nitty Beatz created. And what was that song originally called? We went over this shit not too long ago. Don't Blow My High. Don't Blow My High by Menace featuring featuring Fabo from D4L. So that's the original source. This was the first beat that had those sounds, those instruments, that arrangement. Lil Will heard his version, and I think that was from 2006. Lil Will and Co. heard that record. They liked it. They told their producer, Big E, to go recreate that beat in the studio. They didn't sample it. They interpolated it, which is a different game, right? Interpolation basically means you hear somebody else's song, you go replay it. You may make changes to it. You may not, right? But it's not the same as a sample because somebody else has to go and play it. And then it costs less to get a interpolation cleared than a sample, or at least typically it does, right? So Lil Will came out. He spoke to the Breakfast Club. He literally said, no, we told our producer to go in there and make that record sound like that specifically. They ended up having a conversation with Nitty Beatz, who constructed the original beat. Nitty ended up getting credit on My Dougie. Nitty said he was made aware of Plies' record, Me and My Goons, and that it was sampling his record, but because he had relationships with Plies and Atlantic at the time, he let it slide, didn't trip on it. He let Plies live. That's what he said. He said, hey, we ain't even pursue it. It's all good. A couple years later, we get Soulja Boy coming out, and he ends up doing the My Dougie remix with Lil Will. So he's a part of the remix. He liked it so much, he went and remade it his goddamn self and made Pretty Boy Swag. So then, of course, the conversation gets had. Soulja Boy, Lil Will, and fucking Nitty Beatz. If you go look up the credits of Pretty Boy Swag, Nitty Beatz is credited. Okay? Just keeping everything up tempo, keeping it up to date. Let me see if I have the screenshots still saved in my stuff over here of him being credited. Because Soulja Boy, you was lying about that. You said it was all original music. You said you put blood, sweat, and tears into it. You said that you didn't sample nobody. That's a motherfucking lie. You definitely did, or you at least interpolated. Let's say you interpolated, because you may have went in the studio, did your Fruity Loop beat, and made it just like that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you're saying that's not a sample because of that, but there is an outside producer of a song that you were influenced by that's credited. So you pulling semantics, but let me see if I can find the screenshot of Pretty Boy Swag with Nitty Beatz credited. All right, this is the song view listing of Pretty Boy Swag by Soulja Boy. I didn't have the screenshot, so we're going right into the song view to check it. All right, so this is Pretty Boy Swag credits. You see here, number up top, Cortez Del Rey Hobson. Okay, you've got DeAndre Cortez Way. That's Soulja Boy. I don't know who Del Rey Cortez is. I guess that's his a relative. Might be his brother or some shit. We've got Wilbert C. Martin. That's Lil Will from My Dougie. That's Shadron Moore. That's Nitty Beatz. And then we've got Joshua Johanna Murphy also credited on this record, right? Nowhere do we see Plies or any of his team, but this is who is credited on Pretty Boy Swag. And all of these people are also credited in Glorilla's Wannabe. So all of them got their credit. Only person that's left out is Plies, and the reason why Plies is left out is because they're saying Plies ain't have nothing to do with it. Now, let's go ahead and pull up Nitty Beatz' original statement. Just for consistency purposes, if you've already seen it, it's all good. But this is a reminder, because some people may have watched it for Glow and Megan the first time. Now we've got another batch of people that are watching this on behalf of Soulja Boy to see what he had to say. So we want to, keep the continuity going for everybody that's looking, so that you can hear the story, not just from me, but from the people that actually played a part in this thing.
Yo, IG, what's up, man? It's Nitty. All right, so let me go ahead and get right to the point. I've been getting a lot of calls and stuff. I didn't want to address it and go public, but I guess, with everything going on, I got to speak on it. Let's speak on, so the name of the record, the Wannabe by Glorilla and Megan, that actually comes from an interpolation, a record that I did back in 2006 called Don't Blow My High. One of my homies, Brian got it. He had a artist, he had a group named A Damn Shame. One of the artists in the group was named Menace. We did a record on Menace called Don't Blow My High back in 2006. It got some, we put it out on YouTube and it hit the streets and stuff, and it got a local buzz to the point where a new artist out of Dallas, Texas named Lil Will came, and they reached out to us, and we handled the business, and they wanted to get a clearance because they did an interpolation. A producer named Big E, shout out to Big E out of Dallas, Texas. He remade the beat, and that song became My Dougie. Me and my team, we currently own 50% of the publishing of My Dougie. Skip through the chase. A couple years later, Soulja Boy comes out with Pretty Boy Swag, which does an interpolation of that same record. We currently own 25% of the publishing on Pretty Boy Swag, me and my team. Back in 2008, Plies comes out with a record called Me and My Goons. We could have went in and did a lawsuit against the Plies and Slip and Slide in Atlantic. We didn't choose to do that because I have a relationship with those people, and I worked with them before. But as far as the new record with Glorilla, the Wannabe record, I think that I heard about the lawsuits and stuff being filed and stuff, but it's going to have to be some more conversations that's being held, and we're going to take care of the business like professional grown men. But I just want to just address and let everybody know that I am aware of what's going on, and I appreciate everybody, all the calls and texts and stuff that I've got concerning this record. But anybody know me, y'all know my sound, y'all know what I do, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. So we're going to get it handled, man, but I appreciate all the love, all right? Thank y'all.
Once again, that is Nitty Beatz, a.k.a. real name Shadron Moore, right? So he gave y'all the rundown, the complete rundown of the original source, the sample or the interpolation that came to follow, the Plies sample, which they didn't pursue, the Soulja Boy ended up coming later on, and now we got Wannabe from Glow, Meg Thee Stallion, and then, of course, Cardi B on the remix. So that is the chronology of the story. Nowhere in there does Plies really play a part other than the fact that he pulled from the same source material and they allowed him to move forth without a lawsuit. Unfortunately for the way that this played out, I think the best thing that could have happened was in 2008 that Nitty Beatz, Lil Will, and all of them should have pursued it in 2008. They should have probably sent the lawsuit over to Plies, Atlantic, and Slip and Slide, got the business handled, made sure that they got their credits, made sure that they got all of that ironed out in the paperwork and the paper trail so that 12, 15 years down the line, we don't have an issue like this that now exists and you have Plies laying claim to something that he don't even own. Now, he claims in his lawsuit that he does own the Me and My Goons record because he claims he is now the owner of Slip and Slide Records, right? So I guess he now owns the masters. I don't know how long ago him and the original owner of the company came to that agreement because he's not the founder of the company, but he's claiming he is currently an owner of Slip and Slide. So maybe that's why he's jumping out the window, is because he now has ownership of his masters. And he feels like, hey, let's go see. Hey, if it don't work, it don't work. But let's see if we could pull a little something. Shit, get some money for that. Nah, homie. The shot you threw into the air is now backfiring. And now you got Soulja Boy willing to crash out on your ass. I don't think this is going to be the last time, especially if this thing continues to go forth. If this thing, actually makes it to the courtrooms. If this thing ends up blowing up even further than where it is, I think Soulja Boy is going to continue to rag on your ass. Now, again, getting back to the points that I disagreed with Soulja. You lied about it being a sample because everybody that you sampled is included in the publishing. You lying. I don't think Plies is broke. He may not be. He may not be up. I don't know his financial situation, but I don't think he's broke. You issued a challenge to him saying, can you show me a mansion, show me some exotic foreign cars? I think Plies most likely can show you all of those things. Personally, right? I don't know what his financial situation is today, but I'm quite sure throughout his career, he's had a very successful career. He's had a lot of hit records, especially from that time of 2008 to 2000, maybe 13-ish. You know what I'm saying? He had hits. I didn't like those hits, but they were hits nonetheless. To where he acquired things, material items over time, right? Do I think he's entitled to anything? Absolutely not. Do I think this is a good look for Plies? Absolutely not. Right? But unfortunately, it seems that you, Soulja, you didn't do yourself a service here. Like, you called him, you said your name should be Lies, and I think he is. But in the very same breath of you calling him a liar, you try to extinguish the fire with your own set of lies. That I cannot co-sign. Right? And ultimately, it just makes this thing look fucking messy. When Glow ain't really said shit. Megan ain't really said shit. We got Plies with a Fugazi lawsuit, and we got you coming out screaming at the heavens. Still not telling people the truth. Talking about you put blood, sweat, and tears in a motherfucking Pretty Boy swag. Nigga, let's cut the shit. But that's where we stand. Again, we're going to have to see how the legal proceedings go moving forth. He called Plies a snitch. I don't agree with that part either, because at that point, that sounds like an admission of guilt also. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was trying to get to the end of this, but that also sounds like an admission of guilt. In order for somebody to snitch on you, they would have to be telling something that happened. That's what snitching is. Oh, he punched me in the face. Oh, they stole your car. You stole candy out of goddamn 7-Eleven. Damn, you's a snitch, man. What the fuck you telling? That sounds like an admission of guilt. So, again, I don't feel like you're doing yourself any service here, because we've seen social media content be used in the court of law. they may use that and say, well, why are you calling him a snitch if you didn't take anything from his record? How would that be snitching? That sounds like lying. You called him a liar earlier, but then you concluded by calling him a snitch. Which one is it? And I'll take it a step further. You calling him a snitch doesn't make the case look any better for Glorilla, Megan, and Co. Now, the person who can calm all of this down is Nitty Beatz. I think he's the one with the cool head. I think he's the one that's got the paper trail. He's the one that, you know, all of y'all are pulling from. As long as he's involved, I think he can kind of iron out some of the fuzziness. But boy, you're lucky. Again, we're going to keep up with this and see where it goes. I will be reporting further as the updates come in. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Much love, respect, y'all. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like Soulja rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross I'm out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.